Welcome to the Home Inspector Marketing Podcast. Because you're a home inspector looking to increase your sales, improve your cash flow, and boost your bottom line, you are in the right place. For additional training resources on how you can grow your home inspection business, go to microreturns.com right now. And now, here's the podcast.
Hi, this is Mike Crow, and I run a home inspection business. In fact, I've run a couple of home inspection businesses. The true joy for me, though, has been helping literally thousands of home inspectors build really solid home inspection businesses as well. We can help a single-man operation be able to do over $300,000 a year, maybe all the way up to $400,000 a year as a single inspector operation. Even better for me is the 80-plus companies that we have helped be able to build million-dollar home inspection businesses. I would like to help you be able to do the same thing.
Before we start going through Mike's book, here's a short clip from his recent mastermind. Mike was speaking on the topic of stoicism and started the talk with this nugget. And remember, if you have any questions for Mike, you can email us at hello@coachblueprint.com.
I'm gonna pour some thoughts into your brain, which is kind of funny considering what I'm getting ready to read. Reading isn't just about pouring inputs into your brain. There has to be a filter, okay? It's fun, I tell you what's one of my superpowers. I filter. I filter. I filter everything. So I go to movies and sometimes people go, "You went to go see that movie? What about that scene where..." What scene? I forgot about it already. I've already filtered it out. But I went and got this piece and this piece and this piece and this piece and this piece, okay? When Michael Jackson had his big movie after he died, I went and saw that, okay? Anybody else in here go see that?
Yeah.
Who? Good for you.
I bought it.
You bought it, all right? It's a great movie, great movie. What's that little punk, Justin Bieber, is it? Okay. Anybody see the movie about him when it came out? Okay, did you see that one?
No.
Great movie, all right? I filtered out some of the different challenges, but I pulled in so much information. So here's one of the things that I have this whole thing about beware the 95%. And I said it to somebody yesterday, really big, and I don't remember who it was, and is that the world wants you to not do certain things, and so they put these roadblocks in your way, or speed bumps, I call them a lot of times, okay? Because I don't want them to see them as roadblocks. They're just a speed bump for me, okay? At best, and a lot of times I just drive around them, okay? But that people will try to tell you what to go see and what not to see, and it's okay. If you can't filter, then you probably shouldn't go see some movies. It's kind of funny because I took my youngest daughter to go see Juno. Anybody ever seen Juno? That is a really interesting movie for a father-daughter to go see together, okay?
Ellen Page was a woman.
Yeah, okay? And it's about a teenage girl getting pregnant, okay? By doing something she shouldn't have done, okay? It was very interesting. But then I went and took Krista at one point to go see, what was that one about the agents for the football players? Show Me the Money. What was the name of that movie? What?
Moneyball. Jr.
Yeah. Was it? It wasn't Show Me the Money. What was it?
Jerry Maguire.
Jerry Maguire. So I went and saw that movie, and people went, "Man, how did you deal with the first scene in that?" And Kristen and I looked and went, "What first scene?" Now I went back, and because people had pushed it back into my conscious level, I go, "Oh crap! Yeah, that first scene is something to deal with." But I had forgotten about it because I just filtered it out. But there was so much good information in that movie in other ways, okay? So what I want you to understand is the 95% out there, and sometimes the 1% that thinks they're controlling the 95% want to tell you what to think and what not to think and what to think about and what not to think about. You have to be very careful not to be told what to think and what not to think, okay? In this one, it says, reading isn't just about pouring thought inputs into your brain. There has to be a filter. There has to be a back and forth. You have to continually put the information up to the test, examine it, see how it applies to your life, ask yourself how you might use it, what's prompting you to think, and become wise to the process. And so it goes on from there. And so that's kind of a super cool thing. Here's another one that, and these come to me daily, by the way, which is kind of fun. It's called the Daily Stoic, Stoic. I was going to try to tell you, but maybe I can tell you where it's from. Here's another one. Marcus Aurelius. If you've ever watched anything about history, Marcus Aurelius very may well have been one of the greatest emperors Rome ever had, okay? But his whole thought process was completely different, and he came in the middle of incredible turmoil, okay? Incredible turmoil. And he did so much for the people and different things. Given how terrible most of the Roman emperors were, you might think that Marcus Aurelius was universally loved. Of course, that's not true, okay? Plenty of people hated him. Plenty of people thought they should be in charge and not him. In fact, one of his best friends betrayed him in a terrible coup. Even now, centuries later, he's overlooked or even outright criticized. He gave an example here of somebody that's doing that. Did this get to Marcus Aurelius? Would it get to him today if he was around to see what people thought of him? Absolutely not. In fact, he talks about a book here, Meditations. He writes that the reality of leadership is one in which you earn, I love this line, you earn a bad reputation by good deeds. Okay? So, and to me, that heartens me, that strengthens me more than I can tell you, because, the more powerful you become in any industry, the more critics you will have. Okay? As I became more powerful as a coach in this industry, the more critics I had. Okay? I can't believe Mike says God from stage. I can't believe Mike says bull. I can't believe, either way, what was it? You get a bad reputation by good deeds. All right? And we were literally handing out trophies to people that were building $1 million companies. And we were handing out pens to people that were hitting 250,000, or was it 200,000? I think it was 200,000, and then 500,000, and then 750,000. And we had more success stories than in this industry than anybody had probably ever seen in the history of a growth of an industry, faster than just about any industry. But people all thought I should be doing it different.
We hope you enjoyed the podcast, and as a friendly reminder, if you're looking to increase your sales, improve your cash flow, and boost your bottom line as a home inspector, go to microreturns.com right now.